For all the ones that do care about it, Bathroom Hangout is officially down. Along with the La Mansion. La Mansion is also down. I have another game to take down. Latin Night is my next on the set of games that are targeted by me that I've gathered info on and will be proceeding to make sure action will be taken upon these very games for the contents that they contain that violate Roblox terms of service. That's Roblox TOS. For adult content, sexual content, and violations of CSAM uh, guidelines, and many more other things that I've yet to address in this video. So, if you are not up to date, when this video does release, the ones who will be from Saw label, right, Saw labors, are going to be watching this video going, bro took down the game because he was bullied and cried. That is the very fucking reason why I took down your game. You hypocritical, oversensitive, hyper-casualized folks with the brains of a 4th grader were so insufferable to the point that if it were anybody else banned, you would ban them in a second. But if it were for your friends, well, guess what? I fucked over your game. Gone. Where's your game? Hey, Shopadev and DCP. Where's your game now? Gone. Adios. Faded from thin air. Hay nada que falta. I say myself. Do your games down, and your group is also down. God, because I guess, because you guys are probably migrating your game to somewhere else. I found a game that not only mocks the game that was updated just a few days ago, it's probably updated now. I found a game that was basically a copy of your game on Roblox through searching through lots of games, basically saying, well, what if they migrate somewhere else? Because, you know, if I take down a game like that, I expect it to be taken back up, right? It's like a Hydra effect. You ban these people, they just make an all account and they make the game again, publish it, everybody stay the same. That's why I want Roblox, which by the way did happen recently. Creepcraft basically visited the game, and also people reported the shitting oblivion to the game. They reported it. They took it out of there, and I said fuck you, and DCP lost to me. The developer who earns more money than I do, thousands of dollars worth of money is spent on that game from people who spend their money basically shipping and doing CSAM content and doing pornography on it and doing illegal stuff on it. Not only is that breaking TOS, they do it so much. It looks like it's like a drug factory of just imbeciles with small pea brains who don't know what they're doing besides getting all H-worded on children and teenagers. So if that's something of warning to you and you're a normal person, you would go, oh, that's so fucking disgusting and rancid. But if you're one of them, you go, they love children. Ooh, they love children. They would think that's normal. Oh, and if you call my best friend, worded by them themselves, oh, if you call my friend, you must have a sexual or romantic attraction towards them. So you're probably just a hypocrite who's scared of being broken up by a girl who you like. So you're just going to ignore all the pornography and CCN that you produce from the game? Putting me in a position where I'm more like a fact checker, in a position where you try to get romance and sexual attraction as an excuse to get somebody out of being banned, says a lot about this character of the game. And the community I faced when they all came around and sent me threats and cyberbullying threats and lots of harassment, along with actual gun threats. When you guys do that, you only further prove why I had to take down your game. I did it with West Farm, I did it with Maldivian Hotel, I took down their stupid games, then the games came back up because Maldivian said, we apologize, we want to do it again. West Farm, they couldn't, they kept their game up, right? Their game kept their game up. But I dealt with West Farm, which by the way is the head developer of Divine Duality, and even he, along with his Oh, I have a wife, as an excuse to get out of an argument or conversation with somebody who probably has a brain somewhere else. Using your wife card didn't do shit to your game. And I forced your game to put new strict rules saying that if you're toxic, we will do something about it because your game is filled with toxic fucking lunatics. And you developed that immature ass community. And what you get is me saying your game is trash and I will do something about it. They didn't actually think I would do something about it because they're so used to people basically being bothered by their toxic behavior and doing nothing, right? Because you could just leave and leave it be. But I have something in my blood that comes with experience from growing with schools that basically were filled with crime and littering and drugs and smoking alcohol and gun violence. With me having experienced that, it's like, why would I let it be if I can just take action for free? Should be for free. West Farm made new strict rules. He rebuilt the game. He remapped it 3 times. And here we are. He's now smarter, better than he ever was. Wise man, grew up, learned to shut the fuck up and listen to somebody who knows more than him, which is me. And I'm going to insert my ego just for that one. Now we're on Bathroom Hangout, which, by the way, Bathroom Hangout, oh, it was worse. Let me tell you, Bathroom Hangout was filled with adults, teens, and kids who were bypassing the algorithm. Not only did they make VIP rooms where people can do the sus thing, they basically did. I'm just gonna say they did roleplay. They did roleplay. Then, and I'm going to address it on this channel because I'm transparent. They tried to bring up logs where I said some sus things and said, look, guys, this is what's saying sus things. He's a hypocrite for pointing us out. You fucking dumbass retards. You're the one saying sus, inappropriate, horrible, shitty things and eliciting sexual contents with young human beings who are not even 18 years old, who are 15, 14, and saying, let's go do the thingy in this secret room and pay 400 Robux to access such area. Just so you know, but before the game was officially taken down, and I was taking screenshots of more rule-breaking activity in a secret account of mine, guess what they did? Before, the game said you can customize your avatar to whatever you want. They said because they have this thing called the inbuilt in-game avatar editor. Well, when that happened, when I happened, crazy! You can do so much effect when you put your mind to something. After I basically debunked them, fact checked the fucking oblivion out of them, and literally condensed all their mistakes into one place in a few videos, and then Creekcraft coming in and saying something about their game. Which, by the way, when I made that tweet, hundreds of people saw it. My channel, thousands of people saw it. They were forced to make the avatar editor a game pass because they knew that if people don't pay up, which they love to pay for children to do really bad things with adults. They sure take pride in doing bad things with children. They then began to charge for the avatar editor. And I was like, wow, I did that. And then their game was taken down. As of May 8, 2026, 7:03 p.m. Eastern Time. Their game is still taken down. It's gone. Se desapareció. Gone. Their La Mansion game, also gone. Their group, gone. One guy. Me. One. I'm not done yet. Latin Night is the next game. Latin Night. Let me repeat. LATINNIGHT. Latin Night. Shoppa Dev is a really large donator in that game. And when I figured out that not only did Candy Mark also play that game, DCP also plays that game, the very owner of Bathroom Hangout and La Mansion. As a matter of fact, Pink Robloxiana 2 was just in my Discord server. And somebody else came in to try to spread misinformation about me, saying, look at your chat logs of you saying sus things. They lost their game. They still lost their game. Now I'm going for Latin Night. If nobody's ever sees this video, well, you'll never know why your game disappeared. Anyhow, I had great fun destroying your fucking shitty ass game. Dumbass retards. You have thousands of dollars to spend on a childish game like this one. Rather than spending it to make a really good social platform for adults, you decided to use it as a concubine for explicit content with children to elicit very graphic behavior from children. You did it repeatedly. You had an entire Discord channel, forum channel, basically of people screenshotting all the rule breaking activity that that game entitled with itself. You couldn't care about banning people if they didn't give you money and playtime. Roblox now pushes out games like those, and because of the Roblox 18 plus update endorsement that they did, we're saying that if you have an adult game that has a lot of adult players playing it, that with a long-term game, you will be paid 40% plus more Robux for such engagement. So I bet they're now more enticed to keep their game up. So I'm going to predict that they will try to make a Hydra move and say, we can't take our game down. We need to remake a copy of it and post it on an all account and say, guys, it's just a, it's just a remake. We still have the file. We still have the source file. Roblox, whenever they take games down, means that your file or your game is taken down. I bet they made extras and copies because I'm not a dumbass, naive boy anymore. So I know they have copies that they try to displace there. And they're the type of people who would put paywalls and ask for crypto. How else would they have gotten money? They would ask for crypto probably and charge these as package deals. So, eBay and stuff. Anyhow, stay safe out there. That's all I have to say about this game. Latin Night is next. As long as I take down the Root and Latin Night, you're fucked and you're screwed and you're dead to me. And stop doing those things with children. And you're the very reason why Roblox is ceasing and desisting games like yours. Because we surely need to get games like those off the platform. But I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not gonna say we don't need adult games. We just need adult games that follow the rules, right? And I also just hate the hyper saturated content now these days. So I'm fine with like 18 plus rated games. Just stop doing that stuff, right? DCP, you had a job, you didn't do it. Ivy failed too. Candy, Mark, and Pink Robloxiana too, and DCP, you're fucked. All right, you're screwed. Hope you learn your lesson. If your game comes up again, I will simply ban it again. That's all I have to say. Try it again, you get banned again. You're fucked. Not in a sexual way. Financially, you're fucked. If your game is down, you don't get money anymore. All that Robux that was accumulated, gone. Anyways, that's all I'd say.